Disney Infinite Tears, and everyone who doesn't like games. I'm back tonight because I promised someone to go live with how to build an updated version of the Stargate. Yes, my internet provider made and I was without internet for about a week. The internet came back a few days ago. I don't know what has happened, but now I said, why do recording it and then putting it live? Let's do a live stream. It's way better because you can talk to the people. Yes, you couldn't talk to people in the premiere too, but this is much more fun, and haven't done that in a while. So guys, what we do tonight is I did an updated version for my Stargate project. I think a bit more the effects when the Stargate opens, the event horizon forms, and that's what we want to build tonight. And maybe, if the time is right, put in a few enemies. So let's go in. So I have Stitch with me, and wait, this is the Toybox. I built my... Oh, you hear the police in the background. It's what we call in Germany Schützenfest. It's a shooting happening where you can become king when you shoot everyone. I mean, the targets, not the people. That's what we want to rebuild. I did a test run with a few enemies, and I placed a few things that we can build from tonight. So let's go into Spark mode. So, of course, we have the Stargate. For people who don't know which piece this is the Nomansian Archway. And I think it looks very similar to a Stargate. What I noticed is when you style the fantasy terrain corners with, let's see, the power disc from Iron Man. This looks very similar to a modern Stargate. I don't know. Anyway, so I put a few basic blocks down here, 2 large blocks here, and then around, let's see, what's they called? A ledge block. Rounded ledge blocks, and 3 stairs. The style is totally up to your liking. And, well, for the effect we want to achieve, we need a few logic toys. I placed beforehand a logic gate, and in case you wonder why I placed this plate under it, I was thinking we need 2 logic toys, 2 logic gates, I'm sorry, but we don't need it. Normally I use, when I switch something on and off, I use logic gates, and the starter logic gate I put a green plate under for go, and under the stop logic gate I put a red one under, but we don't need it. So we have a logic gate, we have 2, whoops, there's still a connection to it. Okie dokie. We have 2 action... No, it's not the action enforcer. I'm so sorry. The effects generator, because we need 2 of them. 2 effects generators and 2... I really have to forget. The time delay. See, that's what I said in my previous video. I'm old. I don't know things. I have to look for it. Don't you know the thing when you go to the kitchen and say, what did I want in the kitchen? Okay. And of course, back to the drawing board, the 2 time delays, and we have the sound generator. But we need some path. because in my previous video for the Stargate, I just used locators here in the Stargate-esque thingy. But I said, well, one locator must be enough. And we can achieve that with path 2. So let's see, we need a path 2. We start down here. And to achieve a quite round path, go one up, one to the side, one up, one to the left, one to the left, and down. Okay. And since we want to have this as the round path, of course we say looped, and I don't know if this makes a sense or a difference. We put the path on 300. And I did addition to that on each path point another 300. So it stays 300, otherwise it would go back to 100%, I think it is. Yeah, let's see. So this one 300. If you don't understand anything what I'm saying, believe me, sometimes I don't understand myself, but I'll try my best. So, and this 300. Cool. But for the if you remember the TV show when the vortex forms from the Stargate and this water splash comes out, we can achieve, or I think we can achieve that with wait a second. Yeah, let's put it here with another path, and I think about 2 blocks from where the stairs end. And I did this with 300 as well. Okie dokie. So let's see. Since we do have 2 effect generators, we need 2 locators. Because we want to see the effect where the locator is and not where the tool is. So the effect generator. Oops. Why isn't it connecting? Locator connection? Oh, that's odd. Oh! That's the time delay. Of course it doesn't work. Damn. See? That's what I meant. This guy is old. Not really, but sometimes you do feel old. When people who are much more younger than you do things much more quicker. So from the locator, we do a locator connection to each or the corresponding effect location toy on this locator connection and to the effect location. Okay, wait a second. I think, let me take a look. No, let's connect the locators. And I want to, the first location effect is on the round path. So we go to the locator and make a path connection. And you see it's very quick, very quick. And the second one is this splash thingy I was talking about when the vortex is forming. We put that there. So, and let's go to the logic. Of course, I placed the ability terminal here, and from the ability terminal we do a connection. When terminal is hacked, we go into our logic gate, which basically starts everything. Instead of the ability terminal, you could use a button or something else you want to trigger the logic gate with. So we make an input into that logic gate. Now we have connection here. Cool. So an output from the logic gate. Pringle72, by the way, likes his logic gates, and I can understand him now. I love me some logic gates too. So the first effect generator, which is the one on the round path, which is spinning like mad, we do a connection from the logic gate and say play looped. And the effect I'm looking for is under impacts. And I think the effect is called, gooey splatter, and it's at the bottom of the list. The gooey splatter, it's basically where something is, debris is crumbling something thingy. You know what I mean. And from the logic gate again, a new logic connection to the other effect generator. And this is, we can say play looped. And the effect I'm looking for is underwater, actually. Which is very, very similar to what the original Stargate from the TV show from the 90s looks like. It looks like a mirror of water. And I think it's, I'm sorry, splashing water. Yeps. So, and the time delayers, with that we control the effects. The gooey splatter effect, which forms the event horizon for the Stargate, you can do it as long as you want. When you put in enemies, it could be longer. But I set it here just for the demonstration purpose to 20 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds. And the other one, I think it was 2 seconds. No, 1.5 seconds. You can achieve that. I think the lowest you can set it to is a half second. Yeah, half second. Okie dokie. So let's see where. So we do a new logic connection from the gooey splatter effect generator. When this gooey splatter thing is triggered, we go to the time delayer and start the delay. The 20 seconds start. And from the time delayer, when the delay is completed, we go back to the effect generator and stop the looping effect. So, from the other effect generator, a new logic connection, when triggered, we go to that time delayer and start the delay. And wait a second. Yeah, I think we go there first. So when the locator for the water, spraying water effect reaches the point on the path, we go... No, that was the wrong path. So once again, when the locator, so the point reached per object on the path, which is the locator, we go to the beginning and say reset and stop. Cool. And when I think we can... Just thinking, how did I do it? How did I do it? I think when, let's see, it starts with the other effect. Yeah, we go to the second effect generator. When triggered, we go to the straight path and say reset and play. And from the, I think this could work. And I have done this only twice. From the time delay with 2 seconds, we go there to the effect generator, which is on the straight path, and say after 2 seconds, stop the looping effect. Considering the length of the path, when the and the path is set to 300 as well, when the locator reaches that last point, it switches back to the first one, because we said reset and stop when points reaches object on the path. So that must be enough time. Hey, Shed Collector, nice to see you here. Cool, I love your videos, by the way. Hey, Golden. So once again, when the effect is happening and the point reaches the object on the path, it should be more than enough with the 1.5 seconds, and I think I tried that before, to be seen when it's here, and then snaps back, and then it's off after 1.5 seconds. Should be good. So we need sound. We need some sound. On the first effect generator. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm trying to do an updated version of my Stargate, which is with a bit more logic but cooler effects, I think. So on the first effect generator, when it's triggered, and this is the one with the gooey splatter effect on the round path, we go to the sound generator and say, and it's under, oopsie, was it under action? Yeah, under action and not the energy blast. We need the power blast. Okay. And when after 20 seconds, this time delay shuts this this effect generator off, we need a closing sound. So when the time delay completed, you go back to the sound generator and go under action. And then we need the energy blast, which is much more quieter than the power blast. But the one is power, the one is energy. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, we did this, but we need something to redo it when the effect isn't working as we want to. Because when you use the ability terminal once, it shuts off. So what can always help is a trigger area, which is always on, and nevertheless, if you set it off, you know what I mean when you're playing Disney Infinity. So on the trigger area, when entered by player any, we go to the ability terminal and activate it. Okay. And I hope this works. By the way, Shard Collector, I love your dungeon build. Ooh, so creepy. So we walked into the trigger area. We go to the ability terminal. Oh, see, that's another thing. The ability terminal has to be said that it can be used by everyone, and Stitch is definitely not a tech guy. So on the bottom of the list is Annie. So now let's try this out. Come on, Stitch, you can do it. Wait a second. Since I'm back on the PS4, which I'm recording right now with. Damn. This is so... Oops. Now I goofed it. Oh, it's okay. I'm very used to the PS5 controller. This one is not very responsive. Thank you. We're a bit stuck at the dungeons. Oh, you get there, I'm absolutely sure. Cool. This worked great. But I think you can better see it with a camera. Yeah, they do feel different. And since the PS4 was a used one, which I got when Golden, which is in the stream, visited me here in Germany, it was a used one, but wait a second. The blue one I got? Yeah. The blue one I got new, actually. But I have the little stickers here on top. Maybe that makes the difference. But when you don't use them, the rubbery on the sticks feel kind of awkward after time. So to see it better, let's add a camera. Where is me camera? I love me some camera. Creativity toys, and I always go the wrong way because it was on the left. So we need a target camera. Okie dokie. Okay. I struggled so much when I started with the camera, but now it's you know, the more you do the logic, the less awkward it gets. I can tell you that. So, locator connection to the camera. That the camera focuses on the locator, or where we put the locator, but we have to set the camera right to see it. Let's see. I think we use defined duration. Maybe 4 seconds should be more than enough. Triggering player is okay. Glow 3, we don't need it. That means when you place the camera in front of a piece of terrain and your player goes behind it, you see the player through with the green marker. And very important, when you connect a locator to a camera target must be set to connected locator. Otherwise, it kind of looks awkward. Okay, so let's put the locator here. But for that, we need to change our logic toys, because the connections at least, because we want first start the camera and then let the effect roll. Okay, we sever the connections to the logic gate. Wait a second. Yeah, there must be. And for that, what I mean is a new time delay. By the way, when you want to connect two cameras, and I really struggled with that at the beginning. Let's say you set this camera to 4 seconds, and when this camera shuts off, you want to start another camera. You do it with the time delay connection. You say when the camera has started, start the time delay, which is 4 seconds also. And when the time is up from the time delay, the camera shuts down, and the time delay after 4 seconds triggers the second camera. But what we want to do here is, let's see, wait a second. No, logic connection, I'm sorry. When the camera is activated, we go to the time delayer and start the delay. We set the properties to 2 seconds. Wait, since the camera is only running for 4 seconds, let's do a 1 second delay. And after 1 second, when the delay is completed, we make an input into that logic gate, which triggers all the effects. And make an input. Cool. So, from the ability terminal, which doesn't start the logic gate or puts a signal into the logic gate anymore, we do a logic connection. When the terminal is hacked and activate the camera. Okay. Do you want to try that? I want to try it. I hope it works. Okie dokie. Stitch, do your best. Hack le terminal. Gee, this controller is different. You see, and that's something I meant with the effect. Isn't that cool? And then you could put some enemies there, but I can show you that in a second. Very cool. Now the thing shuts off. So let's go to the fun part. This is just the effect I wanted to show you as an update. Because let's do it one more time. And maybe... No! Thanks, Shard Collector. Maybe go a bit... Okay. Let's do it one more time. Before the fun part, some enemies come in. No! Stitch, what did you do? I'm really... Damn. Thanks. I mean, this was a splash effect I was talking about. Very cool. But it shuts down after 20 seconds. Oh, what I wanted to show you. When you want to use it as a travel thing for going to your other Toybox walls, which is totally fine, you just put let's see, a small trigger area like this, which is connected to a Toybox door, and when you walk in, you travel to another Toybox of your liking. This is when you put. I would put a level starter in here, just when you want to go to different worlds, and you put another dialing method in. So on the level start, you shut this thing off, and when the GUI splatter effect is triggering, you say from the trigger, from the effect generator, new logic connection. When this thing is triggered, huh? Oh, it's not working. Ah. No. Let's put it there. So, on the effect generator, when is triggered, go to the trigger area and say active, which is inactive by default when you put a level starter in and connect it to that thing. And when the effect shuts off, so the Stargate closes, you go to the dynamic or the time delayer, which closes the loop effect with the GUI splatter and the event horizon. When delay is completed, you deactivate the trigger area again, and no one can walk through. Let's put this there again. That's all. That's the whole magic to it. And since I'm a massive Disney, Infinity, and Stargate, and Star Wars, and well, everything which is with stars and Trek and sci-fi, especially old sci-fi things, I'm planning to build. If somebody knows this old TV show, the the Time Tunnel. It's from the 60s. Very good show. Very good show. And it has to be built in Disney Infinity. So this is my first attempt, my first try. And what I did here, those 3 locators down here are connected to these. I always have to look what the enemy generators, not the enemy wave generators, because they don't connect to the path properly. And each. Oops, my TV went on. This is odd. Okay. Maybe it's a sign to go offline? No. So each enemy generator is connected to a corresponding locator and to a path. And people say they always struggle to let the enemies walk down the stairs. But when the enemy spawns here, they go to corresponding path, and I set the first path point up here and the second one down here, and then it works perfectly. And I set it to that when the enemy reaches the last path point, the path shuts off and the enemy is free to walk around. So let's try this out, guys, because we want to have some fun. And what is more fun to go in with some big enemies? And I connected a counter to that because I wanted, I think it was 7 waves. And after 7 waves, the effect shuts down. I think after 7 waves, the counter shuts off the path for the enemies as well. And if you want me to build this in more detail, just tell me. I think I will do some more live stream in the future because I'm back on track. I'm building something big right now with my Avenger Toybox with 10 levels. It's gonna be good. And of course I put in Edna mode as a librarian. By the way, do you know the TV show The Librarians, which is an actual fantasy show? See, the counter is going after 7 waves, shuts down, and now we have 21 enemies. Do we give Stitch a lightsaber? Let's give Stitch a lightsaber. So cool, very cool. And I think Stitch has still his 21 enemies are a lot. I really underestimated it when I built it. Uh-oh. I think... Stitch has to be very careful. Not bad for a youngling. Or for a Stitch. Trouble? This is Stitch. Oh. In this toy box, Stitch had the glitch. Very good movie, by the way. Mika de Friesa! Oopsie. Where is the last one? No! There are actually 2 left. And Stitch is almost dead. Damn. For you, it doesn't end well, my dear. I think that was the last one. Oh, let's get me some sparks here. Okay, guys. And that was it. I hope you like it. And thanks for tuning in, Shard Collector. Thanks for tuning in, Golden, and everyone else who didn't vote, which is totally fine to me. I just want to give you a good time, and I just like it when people watch my videos and be entertained by Disney Infinity and all the stories you could really dream up inside it. So guys, Stitch is signing off. I'm signing off, and I hope to see you in my next stream video. Maybe we do a share play sometime on the PlayStation. Just hook me up on PlayStation. It's a bowtie guy underscore a what's in English? HAJHAJ. It's the international code for Hanover Airport. Just write to me on Discord, yeah? On the Disney Infinity server. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Yeah, very soon. Bye-bye, guys.